I know deep down in my heart that if I do not follow some type of weight loss plan, that I will be 500 pounds one day.
Twerk, 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 twerk.
Gentlemen, welcome. Please find a seat and relax. We have a lot to discuss.
Welcome, one and all. I am DC.
And I'm Casey.
And we are two goddamn gentlemen bringing you this time of the month and this time every future month a celebration of all things transphobic video game reviewers and record-breaking minivan suspension. Casey, it's finally here. Again, it's my favorite time of the month. Ladies of the night, bonus episode number 4. What are the goddamn gentlemen in for tonight?
Elegance, DC. Elegance and grace.
We've come to expect nothing less.
That is what is ahead of us. It is going to be a joyous occasion for all of us, and I'm looking forward to it. We nominate 2 new ladies after we had... what was the name of your reviewer in the last one? Do you remember?
It was Brianna Wu.
Brianna Wu.
Formerly John Flint.
Okay. And I had the 1,000-pound sisters.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Not
yes, you
in
did.
that way, but I had them. DC, it is my nomination first, and let's just get right to it.
Please do. I can't wait.
I'm very excited. Let's go through a little bit of a Wikipedia history for somebody that some of us may not have heard of. Not me. I'm a fan.
Okay.
Of course, I'm talking about Trisha Paytas, an American media personality, YouTuber, model, and singer. She was born in Riverside, California, raised in Illinois, relocated to LA, where she currently resides. When she first moved out there, had to make ends meet, DC, became a stripper, no problem. Did some acting on the side, which Wikipedia had to add primarily as an extra. I thought that was rude. I don't think they needed to add that. Like, she was an actress. Just leave it at that.
Yeah, but I mean, Wikipedia is just updated by assholes like us.
That's a good point. Yeah, there's some other opinion things that were in there. Big hits, though, that she was on things like the Greg Barrett Show, Who Wants to Be a Superhero? And then she was huge on Celebrity Big Brother. Big time...
on Celebrity what?
Big Brother. Remember the house with
oh, God. Okay.
all the mini games and whatnot? She's also hosted podcasts, which I'm going to have to subscribe to, including The Dish with Trish. And then she's set to host a new talk show, all kinds of things. This is a goddamn lady, DC. A goddamn lady. She co-wrote, starred in the short film Viral Video, which it wasn't, but it's what it was called. And there was also a sequel to that she co-produced. And then she's worked as an independent artist. We're going to hear some of her singing later on. She's fantastic. And she went on to appear in a number of music videos, including playing the slightly larger Jessica Simpson parody in Eminem's We Made You.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Slightly. So, Casey, you've said a lot of nice things, and I'm on board so far. Mm-hmm. But if I know anything about women and how to judge them, it's not what they do, but what they look like. What does this girl look like? Oh, boy. Okay. The seatbelt is struggling to contain her, as her pants are struggling to contain her. But not terrible. I can see.
To me, she looks like
she fails the wet wipe test. That's what I call it, right? So like, oh, that girl's hot, but I wonder if she would pass the wet wipe test. And that's where you take a wet wipe and just go whack on her face. And if she's still hot, she passes. I don't think this girl would pass.
That's a good point. To me, it's like if you eased any pressure on the bra or the pants there, she would unroll like a crescent roll thing in like the sealed can. Like as soon as you break the seal, just yeah, that's what would happen.
Okay,
but a truly talented, hardworking, and deserving individual. She's garnered a ton of success with over 4 million subscribers, over 1 billion views over her multiple channels. She has been a model for lingerie. Like, she's just done it all. So, DC, I have an early Christmas gift to you and to our patrons.
Ooh, nudes?
Of me? Yes. And you're welcome.
Ah, yes!
And you're welcome. My early gift is to introduce you to my favorite and soon to be yours influencer, Trisha Paytas. So, DC, lesson number 1. You got to be the boss. And she is the boss.
Tonight because you don't have a credit card, so I'm the sugar mom tonight. I love that. I'm a sugar mom in all my relationships, and then I kind of feel like I have a power over somebody, so I'm always like, well, I got to pay for everything, so.
That's a bad situation for a guy to be in.
For a guy to be in, to be the sugar baby? Wait, why?
Because exactly what you said, like, you pay for everything.
Yeah.
And then, like, you want something in return.
So, she's in charge, DC.
Yeah, but she's stupid. So, I mean, I can already tell by the way she talks that she doesn't have the mental upper hand. This guy doesn't have the financial upper hand, apparently. He talks like he doesn't have the sexual upper hand. So he must have some sort of mental upper hand over this girl.
She has a fascination with his the disproportion between how small his hands are with how big his dick is. She talks about it all the time.
Oh, good for him. He must have really small hands, like really small, to where it's like a trick, where it's like which one of these guys is bigger, and it's because of the lines. It's like it's like, oh, they're actually the same size, but because this guy is proportional to the line. Anyway.
He had
really hairy arms. Really weird.
He had to go in for a crime that they thought he may have committed, and he had to put his hands through so they could see if they could identify him. And Mr. Potato Head was actually next to him, holding his hands through.
Yeah,
just in case. Just to make sure they all look similar. DC, Trish is a goddamn lady, and clip 2 is going to show you that.
Okay.
Oh, it's on sale. There's a red tag on it. Ew. Don't buy things on sale.
Yeah, don't buy anything that's on sale. A lady would never.
No. A lady would never.
A lady would never.
I mean, people would find out.
So, Jason, that's her significant other.
Okay.
We've learned a little bit about him. He's kind of derpy a little bit, right? One thing that you didn't know, his smile, it sucks shit, DC. But a lady is always there to help.
Okay.
Give you some advice.
Yeah, what?
Every picture you have your mouth open.
Yeah, because it keeps my wrinkles down.
It also looks like you're
Guess I'm getting a in my mouth? I don't think so.
It does.
I think that's you.
No,
I think you're projecting.
No.
I think you're projecting.
Every picture, like you're ready for it. And I'm like, why does he do that every photo? Smile or sexy, like.
Show me.
There it is. There's the sexy. There's the sexy look that you're looking for. Now, Jason,
maybe.
Yeah.
I was saying, I think that she is being unfair, because I went through a phase when I was like 19. I was like, oh, it'd be real funny if like in every one of my pictures was just like a fucking jackass, like every single one, dude. So like all my mission pictures, so I was like a missionary. It'd be like 20 missionaries, like all in suits and ties, and they're all like, we're baptizing the world, we're doing the Lord's work, and like Elder Condi's over here like. My mom hates it. She's so mad.
That's
She's
hilarious.
like, you went to Russia for 2 years, and every one of your pictures, you look like a jackass. Like, I love it. Sorry.
I had a phase that started when I was a kid, and it actually is still going. I look fat in every picture I've ever taken. It's just ridiculous.
That is a weird phase. You should get out of that phase.
It's just this weird. It's just weird. I just notice it all the time. It's bizarre that it's every picture. You'd think that, yeah, but yeah, no, it's weird. Now Jason hasn't come off the best. in these first couple clips, but in this one, he actually does have some real gentlemanly advice for all of us gentlemen here.
All right, let's let it sneak into this episode. Why not?
I have to remember not to suggest things to you, because when you say something, then it starts happening, I'm not even sure if I want to do it at all.
It's good advice.
It's good advice. It's good advice. Also, he looks like if Bilbo Baggins and Schmeagol before he got the ring, like, mixed together. I don't know if it's maybe just because it was the morning for him, but that was not good. And as unattractive as she is, it's still too hot for him.
Is that, you think so? I think he's older, so I think he's doing a good job for his age. Probably.
Yeah.
And plus, she's awful, so anyone is probably doing something they shouldn't be if they're in that situation.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
She comes off with like a poor man's Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, that's brutal. Poor man's Anna Nicole Smith.
I mean, because she was with billionaires. That's
Sure.
all I,
Yeah, Trisha.
Back in the day, dude. Back in the day, she could get it. Anna Nicole Smith could get it.
Okay.
Like back in the early 90s.
Okay.
telling
I believe
you.
I don't remember. I was barely
She was
alive.
she was thick with 5 C's. All right.
Oh, wow. Ahead of the times, too.
Way ahead.
DC, here's a little bit of an issue. Somebody calls her crazy online.
No.
And you look at this hair, the makeup and the hair and the whole look that she's got going on here, and you tell me you could ever call someone like this crazy.
I'd heard like, oh, like she's crazy. Like if you date her, she'll make a video about.
Who said this?
Twitter.
Who could ever call her crazy?
Oh my
is
god!
crazy.
Where was she going? Like, was there somewhere?
I don't.
Oh my god! Like everything that was going on was bad. Like she had like the Dolly Parton hair, like way up to here and out, and her lipstick was like her lips ended right here, and her lipstick kept going to there.
Yes,
like, all the way around. Like
she gave herself a hair lip with lipstick.
It was like she was doing everything blackface except making her skin darker.
Oh well.
In that.
Well, hold that thought. DC, this is a brag that none of us have been using in our relationships, but we all should be using in our relationships.
Okay.
We've had fights, and I did not make a video about it.
Yep.
Well, I can't use that. I made a video about every one of our fights. I stopped the fight. I'm like, hold on. Let me get this. I need proof just in case this turns physical.
I'm using that from now on. I didn't even make a video about the last time we fought about something.
So I can put it on World Star, not for the police purposes. So I can, if it gets physical, we'll make some money off of this.
Hold the
Put you
camera.
through the wall, bitch. Bah!
Be the first video on World Star that's filmed landscape mode.
Yeah.
DC, in this clip, it's pretty easy, but find the gentleman.
Okay.
Wait, how do you have... Wait. It's coming, Jason's coming.
Yep.
There he
Nailed
is.
it. There he is. It's like, are you fucking serious right now? I'm trying to look at my Instagram. You're fucking causing this ruckus.
I need your investigative cap to go on for this next clip, DC. So Trish, being the lively personality and just brightener of the days of anyone she would encounter, she's out on what looks to be something like or the Santa Monica Pier, and we have a street performer, and she's going to help out with his act. And just help me out. I don't actually think these are the lyrics. I'm thinking he might actually be trying to tell her something during this.
Watch me! Watch me! I got it! Watch me!
He said, I got it in the middle of that. What do you think he meant?
Yeah. I think that was actually James Brown lyrics, I think.
I think he wants her out.
But it just happened to be perfectly in tune with the situation at the time. He should have done like a Joe Rogan roundhouse kick. So she flipped over
Off
the pier. You can just hear it. She goes off.
DC, she diagnosed herself with an identity disorder where she borrows other people's personalities. And because of that, she got called trash on the internet, which is absurd. But she responded.
Until you have snapped at your own fucking family, until you've lost your fucking mind on people you love and they're too scared to fucking be around you, don't fucking tell me the struggles that I have in my fucking head and what I claim to be. My truth is my fucking truth, and now you're just bandwagoning on. It's cool to hate Trish. It's cool to mock Trish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's one of the stupidest things that someone can say is the phrase "my truth."
Yeah.
It's the dumbest thing you can possibly say.
Yeah.
I'm just telling my truth. Like, well, I mean, I guess a lie could be your truth. So, whatever.
Yeah. There's some issues there. DC, let's go through something that's a little cloudy, and honestly, it's cloudy because I didn't dive too deeply into it. Didn't care that much. Mm-hmm. But she's got some transition things going on, ? So I don't know if maybe we're heading into the gentleman territory. But let's take a look at some video titles that she's had. Why I retired from being gay. I'm gay, not clickbait. I wish I was gay. Why can't I identify as gay? And my favorite, I'm gay and proud. After, why can't I identify as gay? I'm gay now, but also my homophobic past. So there's some problems there. But a lady is always well informed, and we're gonna come back to the preference issue.
Well, I have an answer for her.
Yeah.
Why she can't be gay. It's a drowning hazard for her partner. That's why. That's why.
She could be gay, but they asked everybody and they all agreed no. So
yeah,
they actually turned you down.
She could be gay, but she likes women. So it doesn't work.
DC, a lady is always well informed.
Citizen who votes, and as an American, I feel like it is our duty to pick a leader that is going to do what's best for our country, especially my generation and even the younger generation, which is why I really want to make this video, because I feel my generation, the younger generation, is very social media engulfed, and social media is very liberal, and people just repeat what they hear on the news, which is mostly liberal no matter which channel you go to. And I just wanted to make this video maybe to show a different side, or maybe explain a little bit more of where I think Donald Trump is coming from and what's going to do for our country without necessarily the crazy antics.
Well informed.
Very well informed. Also, it sounded like you put that video on 2x speed. Does she always fucking talk that fast?
No, I think that one was on. I didn't put it on 2x speed, but I think whoever re-uploaded.
Oh my god! I was gonna say I'm actually pretty impressed with that, because there were very few for as fast as that came out, and I feel like she's not that smart.
I think it's at least 1.5. By the way, she later denied any of those comments and had some really funny retractions on Twitter that you can check out in your own time. Or
what? That social media is not liberal?
No, that Trump, all her Trump stance in 2016.
Oh, was she pro-Trump?
Yeah, she was wearing actually a Trump shirt in that video right there.
I didn't even notice. Her eyes actually. I was actually pretty impressed with the eyes. The eyes they look really good. It's the only thing about her that is like super attractive, are her eyes. And then everywhere else you get outside the eyes, it's just terrible. So if you focus on the eyes, I feel like, that's her bread and butter. She should only do videos like Amberlynn Reed, who we have an update on before I get started. She does her videos like from here, like, because she's so goddamn fat that she should do her videos just here, just right here. She should become Muslim, actually, if she wants to be, a real leftist. Become Muslim. There's no more leftist religion in the world and supporters than Muslims.
That's true. Yeah, she would fit in well there. I was thinking maybe just even do an audio only show, but becoming Muslim would be more effective, I think, for the overall goal here.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And black is much more slimming, so that would work for her too. So just the eyes and a slimming burqa.
It's all pros. There's no
All
negative
pros.
here. There's no negative here. DC, a lady always gives the best advice.
I thought you were going to say gives the best hand jobs, but advice is good too.
You can root for both.
Sex will give you STDs. Friendships are fucking fake. Relationships will cheat on you. Family will disown you. Pizza is forever.
It's true.
Pizza is forever.
Yep.
That's true. Also, great crotch shot.
Well,
That's where my focus was that whole time.
I don't think it is. I think it was a crotch shot. I think you might have miscategorized. DC, a staple of any ladies' night. Let's do a kitchen montage.
I FaceTimed a reptilian last night. True story.
There's nothing better than watching and listening to someone chew.
Yes. Especially when they're fat.
That's my favorite content.
It was terrifying. And you know what that reptilian said to me?
What?
Trisha, bitch. I'm being dead serious. Trisha, bitch. Your YouTube channel is going down.
So, a lizard.
It's going down?
Yeah, it's going down.
You know, if I did that video, like a remake, I'd be like, and this reptilian. You know what he said to me? He said, and then just end the video. ABC, Casey. ABC.
Oh, that's hilarious. DC, let's check in on Trisha's career on Big Brother. This was day number 2 in one of her experiences on Big Brother. Day number 2. Let's see how it's going.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. We have more kitchen montage. I apologize.
Jesus Christ.
I apologize. More kitchen montage, DC.
Okay, that's not Big Brother?
No, this isn't Big Brother.
Oh, God. I was going to say someone in the makeup department got fired. Straight up fired.
I must have missed one of my cues on the sheet. Here you go. A little more kitchen montage. I know what this is, too. This is fantastic.
Hey, world. One world. Can we stop eating animals, world?
Everyone, today I'm doing a very special eating show. Today I'm going to be eating a horse heart.
Yeah, we used metal straws instead of plastic straws for the turtles, but you saw that the turtles still survive. So let's stop eating animals.
Yesterday.
Oh, my fingers make me horny.
In this world, one world, we are the world, said the animals here. We're the world, where God started the world. The animals started the world with God, so let's stop eating the animals.
Here we go.
God
First
damn.
off,
Did
no-
you edit that?
No, I didn't edit all.
Oh, man. I was going to say, bravo
no.
for whoever edited that. That was
It's
fantastic.
a good job.
That was the cringiest video I've ever seen in my life. The whole rap, don't eat the animals video.
Animals
But also that.
the world.
I started with God and the animals. Also, that horse heart, gave no fight at all to her teeth. It just went right through it like it was a
No
cupcake.
way that was real.
It's not real. It was like a frosted. Anyway, yeah, it was like a Jell-O mold with pink frosting on the outside of it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this will be good. She like J stationed that like way hard. She's like, this will be great.
What are
I'm
the
gonna eat a horse heart, everybody?
What are the odds that didn't happen within 6 months of Daenerys eating the horse heart on Game of
Very
Thrones?
low.
It's
less than 1.
Guaranteed. It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Did I do that research in my prep? No. Could I have? Yes.
Yeah.
Should we spend more time talking about it? Probably, but we're not gonna. DC, day 5, or well, this actually might be day 2 of Big Brother, right? Who knows? Let's find out.
Who knows? Let's see what's next.
You guys don't even have washcloths. I can't even wash my body properly because there's no washcloths. I just want a washcloth. It's like I can't even scrub my butt or anything because I have washcloths. I just want it.
I've never scrubbed my butt with a washcloth in my life.
What have you?
It's called just
Full
my
list.
hand. You give it. I'm serious, dude. You get in the shower. You do the karate hand, and you just go like up and down, up your ass, until it's all clean, and then you wash your fucking hand in the soap because it's right there in the dish. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways to do it. You could go. I'm an old school bar of soap for the first wash, and then a little body soap, to smell nice after.
Yeah,
bar of soap that'll get up in there.
You don't trust the body soap to clean yourself?
No.
No.
Oh, I'm filthy.
It just puts like a layer of like glisten.
It seals
Smelly
in.
glisten
It
on
seals in the stink. That's all it does.
I think you're right about that. But the hotter the water is, it's like washing the dishes in the sink.
That's right.
If you try to wash the dishes with cold water, you're a fool. But if you turn that water hot as shit, you could just hold the dish under it and it'll just clean itself.
And if
it'll
you're
just melt all the shit off of there.
And if you're feeling even 10% more into the process, you just grab the sprayer and it goes even faster. Mm-hmm. Falls off.
Yep. And if you just get fucking bored, you just finally grab the sponge and you're like, what was I doing? What was I doing? I'm such a fucking lazy asshole. Anyway.
Actually, yeah, the Brillo pad that I used for my taint for a while worked. But
for the barnacles, scrape them shits off. Yeah. Also, X to doubt that a washcloth could do any good on that woman's body. She would rub it to like lint by the time she was done with like a foot of her body. She's so fat. She needs like a full towel.
She goes through washcloths like sponges, actually. Like every time she buys sponges, she also has to buy washcloths because she's ruined all the ones she had.
Yeah. And she has to like every round, she has to squeeze it like a sponge on a dirty plate.
She was allowed to do it in the house once. Get
Yeah.
outside with that.
We're voting you out just for your shower procedures, okay?
Yeah, that's why she didn't have washcloths on Big Brother. That wasn't her first time, but they'd lived through it before. They were like, don't give her washcloths this time. We can't. A, we can't afford it. B, all the other contestants have to stay. So we simply cannot do the washcloths again.
What do you think our budget is? We're only CBS.
And this isn't season 1 here, right? This is Europe season 6. We're not.
Oh my God. Anybody who said she was a celebrity should have been fired as well. I've never heard of this woman.
How dare you? Absolutely a celebrity.
Easily.
Absolutely a celebrity. DC, this is day 5 of Big Brother.
Okay.
And while she's my nomination for Lady of the Month, Lady of the Week, whatever.
Lady of the Night.
Lady of the Night. She may kind of need to have a little look at herself, but I'm not here to judge. But I called this one. Wait, what?
I don't like them. They're all fucking fake. There's no connection. They're all, what am I gonna say? They're all fucking fake. They're fucking fake. I have never been around more fake people just trying to fucking all get along with cameras and cause attention and...
Who's gonna tell her?
The pot or the kettle? One of them two should probably...
Somebody should let her know.
God damn. I hate that. That's the most cringy thing in the world to me, is the fake crying while trying to make a serious point.
Oh, God.
I hate that shit so much.
Yeah, that I don't like normal interactions at like an even keeled level. If we start adding hysteria to the mix, then I'm gonna have to tap immediately.
Right. Like Michael Jordan pretending that the mafia didn't kill his dad for his betting debts. Like, okay, get the fuck out of here, you fucking idiot. No one believes that you had a good relationship with your dad, number one. And number two, the mafia killed him. Pay your debts, you idiot. Also, Scottie Pippen, congratulations on being the best player in the NBA immediately after Michael Jordan left the NBA. somehow.
You know, it had been almost 2 years
shit.
probably since I had heard a rant similar to that from you. Your move to
But
Florida
this is
has
Ladies
really
of the
cut
Night.
out. Yeah,
This is not a sports podcast.
that's right. DC, we heard a little bit earlier some of her musical talent. And I just want you to know that much like her gender, she is not genre specific. She can do it all.
That was terrible. Thank you. Thank you for that. For those of you who are actually, no one's just listening to this. It's a video only format. Jesus, fuck, that was terrible.
You didn't like that one?
I can't watch like American Idol or similar shows for the first 3 episodes because they mix those shits in. As soon as somebody gets off key, like trying, and they get off key, it's physically painful for me. I have to turn it off. I can't do it.
That's actually, I only enjoy those first 3 episodes of American Idol. I hate the rest of it.
I can't do it. And like even the middle people, because I think it's okay. I don't take it back. It's still physically painful for me to hear that. But when they're that bad, it's funny. It's when they're like kind of good, but then they just miss that one note by so badly.
Oh yeah,
and
okay.
you were expecting them to hit it because they've been doing okay. That disconnect between what you're expecting and what your ears process to your brain, oh man, that kills me. I hate that shit so much.
I can play that again because that wasn't any of those problems. That was perfect.
Please don't.
Okay. DC, this one, maybe don't post this one.
Okay.
Straight from the underground, a young nigga got a bag.
Okay, so maybe don't post that one.
That's okay. She's a white woman. She can say whatever she wants.
That's
they
true.
are the most discriminated against minority in the world. Did you know that?
They're living in tough times for them.
They are. It's never been harder to be a white woman. Ever.
It's actually never been easier to stop being a white woman.
That's true. Actually, it's a fantastic it's a fantastic future that we live in right now, where it's a pick your own adventure. You don't want to be, hey, I'm a white male. Only my pride is keeping me down, because I could just right now I could go take that bitch's spot on Vanderbilt kicking the football by just saying I'm a woman. I'd take her spot right now because I could make it from 40 yards out. That bitch can't kick off 40 yards. Oh, sorry, it's not sports. This is not a sports podcast. I'm sorry. I forgot. Keep forgetting.
DC, I got 2 clips to go. My first one, this is a trigger we would all just like to pull. And you just said, right, pride is keeping you from just having your own adventure. This is something that we've all considered, and if we could just muster it up, we would all do it.
I said, I'm gonna be gay. That was a choice I had. I never was attracted to females before in that sense, but guys turned me gay. It was gay. I chose that.
It was gay how much guys turned me gay. Yeah, no, I've already, people who know me and people who have heard me on previous podcasts know that I identify as a virgin gay man.
That's true. I've heard that.
Yes.
Somewhere.
Cannot stress the virgin part of that enough. But I identify as a gay man who is a virgin forever.
Well, you don't know that. DC, we have 1 clip to go, and this is another one. Maybe don't post that.
It's Trishi! That's right, Japanese pop star Trishi!
Yeah, maybe don't post that one.
That's fine.
You good with that? Just
Japanese,
because it's
they
not
have a good sense
blackface. It's not blackface.
No, the
so
Japanese
it's okay.
have a good sense of humor. If anything, that was Goldface. I don't know why she did that, but
when I saw that pop up, I went, "What's this?" And I was like, "Ah, close."
Like, damn it.
There you go, DC. There's Trish, my girl.
That's a lady, if I've ever seen one.
That's right. Speaking of a lady, if you've ever seen one.
Oh, boy. How can you not see her? All right, Casey, we've got an update. I thought it was going to be a sadder update. I searched YouTube for Amberlynn Reed, expecting a funeral, expecting a eulogy or something to have to do with her womb cancer. But no, she posted 14 hours ago, as we're sitting here on Thursday night, December the 17th, 2020, about absolute fucking nothing, about garbage nonsense like she always does. She finally has something like, I guess cool. If I had cancer, if I had womb cancer, like that's something at least like unique about me because I'm a guy. I don't have a womb, so that would be awesome.
Actually, yeah, that'd be nuts if you had womb cancer.
That's where my womb would be. If I got testicular cancer, I would say I had womb cancer because that's where a man's womb is. That's where my babies are at. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, she's talking about how her fans, she made cleaning videos, or she was thinking about making videos and vlogs. She still calls it vlogs. Do people still call it vlogs? I have no idea.
Actually, Trish called them vlogs a lot. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Making these video logs about cleaning her apartment and how she didn't do it because she thought that was so boring. But her fans apparently really thought that was great content. Like, I think your fans just want you to get your shit together.
No, I think it's good.
So anyway, she goes on and starts talking about her frustrations currently, which you would think would be about having womb cancer, but go ahead and play the update.
Enjoyed that, so I might add more of that. But the fact is, like, the fact that I'm sitting here and reading the comments, and it's like one after another, just talking about my body and how big it is, and like saying things about my arms and my stomach, and just everything is absolutely
no one can see your
unbelievable to me. A lot of you, not all of you, but a lot of you make everything about my weight. Like, example, that shirt that I was wearing yesterday stained my arms, my back, my chest. It stained my stomach. It stained everywhere that it was located. People were like, no, actually, it's purple because of your weight and you're losing circulation. And I'm just like, everything is about my weight. And like, I get it. Like,
that's a good joke.
Not many people on YouTube are 500-pound vloggers. Like, I totally understand that. But I need you guys to realize what you want.
Anything.
That there's more to me than just my weight. And you guys can say all you want that I'm like this horrible person, so I deserve all this hate and stuff. But it's like, you guys thinking that I'm a horrible person has nothing to do with my weight. Like, 2 and 2 do not go together. So it's just a lot of like fat phobia happening in the comments.
Don't go together. Well, that's not what it is.
That is not the saying. 2 and 2 do not go together. It's those two don't go together, or 2 and 2 don't equal 5. Whatever you want to say. But not what you said.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've analyzed this situation, and I really don't think it adds. Wait. Adds what? Does it add up? No. I just don't think it does. I don't think it adds.
A lot of you who think I'm a shitty person, that has nothing to do with my weight. Well, that's not true, but it's not just about your weight. It just contributes to your weight. Because you're a shitty person, you have no self-control. And you make excuses that are shitty about your shitty habits, and you can't take you can't take accountability for what you do, which is a shitty quality to have as a person. And then you put that back on the fucking people in the comments who are just joking on you because you're dumb enough to post it on YouTube, you fat fuck.
She's imminently insultable, and her fat ass is holding the insult door open for all the rest of them. She can't get through.
Right. And blocks all actual doors. All right. So I don't. Oh yeah, there was one more thing that she goes on that I had a funny joke about.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Here we go.
Happening in the comments. It is just constant comments about my weight as if I don't know what I look like. When did we make it okay to judge other people's appearance? When did we make it okay?
I know when. It was right after we realized we had sight. It was right after. Right after we had the ability to see things, the very next thing was judging what people look like. It's called attraction, you stupid fuck. It's called, oh, that person looks good. I want to fuck that. I want to make another. Well, you don't actually internalize that, but that's the law of attraction. And you're not attractive. You're, fuck. I hate this. I hate her so much.
Well, you nominated her, so you like her.
No, this is satirical. I like the piss drinking lady from the first episode.
Right. She was
her. I like Amberlynn Reed, not so much.
She was a delight, the piss drinking lady. More of this Amberlynn video, or we're good there.
Let's do a little bit and see if we can get a joke off the cuff. Why don't you see if you can get a joke off the cuff here?
Okay to judge other people's addictions? When did we make it okay to harass people about their mental health? When did we make it okay to harass?
Oh, forever ago. Once again, when our ears worked. Like, as soon as we heard someone
the retarded
talk,
kids off a cliff.
As soon as we hear people talk, we immediately are going to judge them. Yes.
That's the wrong type of there. You spelled that wrong, you idiot. Yeah, it's what we do. It's how we show other people that we are better than. That's the whole goal of human life, is to show that you're better than. And those who are not better than point to people who say they're better than as bad people so that you can say you're better than them because you're morally superior. So you're doing it too, you fat fuck.
I'm confused. Are you talking to me or her?
No, I would never call you a fat fuck.
You don't have to.
Because you can jump. This woman can't. I don't think she can stand.
I don't know if I can land, but I can certainly jump.
Well, you know, the joint follow through is something different.
Yeah, that's a whole other issue. Let's go. Let's look for one more.
To harass people about their eating disorders. Why is it okay for that type of stuff to happen on my YouTube channel?
Because you're fat. Because you're the one who's fat. So
it's not like
it makes the most sense on your channel.
Nobody's commenting on fucking like dude perfect. Like Amberlynn is fat as fuck. It's like, no, it's not on that channel. Of course it's not. It's on your channel.
Way to be athletic, you idiots. Oh man. But you could make fun of dude perfect. You can make fun of anybody. It's like, yeah, way to be the shittier twin, you idiot. Go kill yourself.
Yeah, of course. And I'm sure it's there.
Of course it is.
I posted it. You know?
Oh shit, this lady. All right, Casey, I'll say that's my honorary lady because there's nothing to be honored. It's the last month of this shit year, 2020, and I just want to get right into my nomination if I could.
Let's do it.
I've got a lot. This person is a fucking mess. They are from Kiwi Farms. I cannot wait to bring her in. Her name is Amanda Turkle. There she is.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise known as LadyAlt69. That's her artist name on DeviantArt. She fancies herself a cartoonist.
Lady Alt69. Lady Alt69. Maybe. Sure. No, thank you.
Yeah. She's definitely a lady. I'm nominating her.
Okay.
She comes off, she was probably raised alt-right, so that's true. And 69, good luck.
That doesn't add
even
up.
wanna...
That one doesn't add up. The 69 hair.
But she's also known now. She refers to herself now as, because her name is Amanda, as Manda T. Take away the D, and you're right on. That's perfect. She is fat, as you can see. She has a weird creeper smile, and the hat is a dead autism giveaway. Just dead giveaway. She first gained internet fame, or infamy, I should say, for posting about a Spyro character. Did you ever play? Or you're a PlayStation guy now, but were you a PlayStation guy early on? Did you ever play Spyro?
I never played Spyro, but my best friend played it, so I know the game.
So Image 2 is one of the bosses in Spyro. His name is Jacques. He's this weird fucking like Jack-in-the-Box demon guy with like a jester hat. He's green, but he's got like a normal guy body and a spring underneath. So he bounces around, and she, from this image alone, this is the lore, that from this image she fell in love. Okay?
With him?
With Jacques. And she has this delusion that in an alternate universe they are together, and they've been together or were together for a period of 10 years. And she would draw the most fucked shit. If you would, for me, there's a little art slideshow that I'd like to do that she made of her and her lover, Jacques, who also, by the way, is one of the like most retarded bosses in video games. It's like early on, and it takes 30 seconds to beat him. It's not even like he's the last guy. A nothing character, but because of this picture, she's like, oh, fuck it, diddle my bean. So go to the art slideshow.
All right, I'm just going to play you go.
Here we go. So this is nice. This is her and Jacques. He's bashful, you know. They're laying together. You know, oh, okay. Getting a little hot and steamy. A little hot. She's naked. This is oh boy. Oh boy. There's his spring. He's got his spring. Oh, okay. Pause here for a second. Oh boy. Okay, so look at the penis coming out of his belly button, because where else are you gonna have it coming out of?
Of course.
She does herself no favors. Like she drew herself probably exactly what she looks like naked. Which is commendable, I guess. But also a dead autism giveaway, because she's like, it has to be perfect. It has to be exactly what I look like. They're cuddle fucking. Her legs are being shackled to the universe. I don't know where those things are tied down. Her hands are also in fucking shackles, floating in the middle of nowhere, as the moon is about to crash into the earth or something. I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Stop looking at this picture.
It's so weird. This one and the one before it. I don't understand.
Let's go back here.
Just go back a little bit. What the fuck? She has wings now. Yeah, and she perfect. If you've ever fucked a fat girl, and if you're honest, you will admit that you have. That's very accurate. That's what the gunt looks like. But his balls are just hanging. His balls are hanging over his little like platform.
His balls are so little.
Yeah. No. And he's got the wings, and he's just like smiling as he's in that terrible smelling ass. There's no way he's smiling. And she has a green head. I don't know why.
I've been wondering
she
about
also
her
has
head.
a green face.
Yeah, I've been wondering.
But
about
if you go past the weird universe porn, it shows their family together, which is nice.
Oh,
it's very cute. You know, it gets wholesome after all this debauchery.
Oh, that's adorable.
They've got 2 kids together, which for some reason, again, she has a green face.
She's turning more green. Her arms are now starting to turn green.
Her kids are less green than she is. They're more human than she is. How does that make sense? It looks like her daughter that
the kids haven't started
is
having
the
sex
actual
with
her.
Jock Dad yet. It's the cum that turns you
Yet.
green.
Yet is the operative word there. So let's get into her family a little bit, because that will plays a part into how she got to this point. With the next image, if you would, for me.
Oh, yeah.
This describes an all... Yeah, that was her. That was a buffer, just in case we got to the end of that.
I'm on the right thing
slideshow.
then, okay.
So her mother lives with her. She's a truck driver, her mother, and has encouraged Amanda many times to stay on her neat bucks, which is internet speak for, I think, government subsidizing for retarded people, otherwise known as welfare.
Oh, okay. I apologize if you said this. How old is she?
She was born in 93.
Okay, so 27.
So she's 27 or... Ooh. Yeah, that sounds right. I think she's 27.
God damn. Okay. Popping off the spectrum in every category here.
She's had a rough life. So she encouraged her to stay on her Social Security, probably because she knows how incompetent her daughter is. Seems her mother didn't give her enough attention as a child. She's a truck driver. Of course she didn't fucking give her enough attention. Because Amanda has said on a few occasions that the reason she is so retarded is that she ate lead-based paint chips growing up. There you go. So where's Dad? Right? Her father, deceased. He died a few years back due to health problems.
That sounds so made up, the paint chips thing. That's like if you break something as a kid, you just come up with the stupidest excuse for why it's broken. It's like...
Yeah, it's like a total dog ate my homework kind of situation. Like, I'm retarded because I ate lead paint.
I feel like it's the parents.
Paint chips.
Like they left her in the road for a while and she got hit by 7 cars in the head. But no, she ate paint chips actually at 4. I don't think the cars really had anything to do with it.
Yeah. It was actually her parents peeled them off the wall, put them in a bowl and poured milk over them and fed them to her because they couldn't afford an abortion. So her dad is actually dead. He died a few years back due to health problems and was A-okay with his daughter dating and marrying someone around his age. I gotta say, in 18 years from now, when I am 53, if my 18-year-old daughter wants to marry a 53-year-old, he better be fucking LeBron James. But LeBron James will be 55, so the math doesn't add up. But that's the only way I'm okay with it, is if she is, and by she I mean me, if I am financially set for life by her dating somebody and she is actually happy and safe with that person, then that's okay. But he was fine with that. And in fact, Amanda went on to say that her dad and Larry, who we'll come back to not too far from now, had become friends when they were together. Go ahead and go to the next image, because these parents rolled the half-missing chromosomal dice 3 times.
What?
She's got a brother and a sister pictured here with her. Everything in this picture is exactly alike, except for the one good thing, which is that Dairy Queen milkshake. That's the best thing in this picture is the Dairy Queen milkshake.
Even the walls are unfinished.
The walls are unfinished. The roof is fucked. Look at that corner tile. It's just god-awful. Nobody combed their hair. Nobody combed their hair.
Exit sign's not lit up.
And it probably doesn't exit to anywhere good.
It can get you out of that room. You don't want to be in there anymore.
Again, maybe a fair assumption. I don't know. That room could lead to a crazier room. It's very possible.
But highly unlikely.
Based on everything I know so far. If you'd go to the next image, we'll get a little description of good old brother and sis here. Her brother is living with her. He only appears in a few photographs and videos, and any viewings that they've seen of him seemed to disregard his sister or generally be annoyed around her. So he's a brother. He lives at home still, but however seems to pull his weight considering he has a job because he's a man. He doesn't have the benefit of playing life on easy mode.
Can I make a guess? Supermarket stock guy.
Ooh, I was going to say grocery bagger. I wasn't even going to give him stock guy because you have to find the place.
Gotta find the right No, but some of them are really good at that.
Maybe cart fetcher.
Ooh. There you go. Dangerous
Yeah,
around all those cars, though, you know?
Yeah. Either that or GameStop.
Manager. GameStop manager.
Assistant general manager. Not sure if he suffers from any mental disease that earns him his neat bucks. So we'll just give him the benefit of the doubt. He's kind of a side figure. Her sister, however, seems to be doing okay, I guess. She moved out a while ago. Sister once upon a time lived with her entire family till she moved out after the incident of Larry preying on her daughter.
Who's Larry? What's going on with Larry?
We'll get to Larry. Larry was Amanda's husband, but Amanda's niece wouldn't be that too much of a surprise as to why she did move out, I guess. I don't know, this wording is terrible. Get it together, OP. There also is the incident where Amanda assaulted and sat on her niece. We'll get to that because she wouldn't shut up. Her sister had caught her. Sure did. Because she wouldn't shut up. Her sister had caught her, but somehow let Alt still be around her. Her sister also believes in the same ridiculous shit that Amanda does, thinking that she and her sister were the two people that died at Woodstock in a past life. That's got to be fake. There has to be more people that died at Woodstock. Have you ever seen a documentary on Woodstock?
I mean, yeah, probably like in college I watched one, but...
God, it might as well have been a natural disaster.
Yeah,
a fucking tornado might as well have hit that place. That was such poor planning. Let's all go into the middle of a New York field where all we have to eat is acid for a week. They had to like call in the National Guard to save them with food and supplies. Anyway, she also gave Alt the disgusting tattoos that she has at their home. I think she's got some weird like back tattoo of a cartoon that she drew of herself. Who knows, naked or not? Probably.
It's just assume. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to read this next sentence, but you know, whatever. Go ahead and go to the next image and zoom in because it'll explain exactly what that last sentence is talking about. Here we go. This guy in some kind of forum who's named Anonymous posts at LadyAlt69, "I'ma drop the logs of you admitting you made out with your sister. Unless you admit it yourself first. I will give you 3 days to do it, and you'll be able to apologize for it." So, totally gracious of him, I think.
Oh, I pictured it for a moment, and I want to run. There's a bridge a few miles away. And if I drive there, I can be there in a few minutes.
Yeah.
The water's cold enough. I think probably a little iced over.
Yeah. You totally end it. You could totally end it. She replies to this 43 minutes later. It doesn't matter. It's 43 minutes from when they took the screenshot. So somebody was hardcore stalking this girl. That was when I was a child / junior high school. Too old. Junior high school, that's not a child. Junior high school is at least 12 years old to 15 years old. You were too goddamn old for that. And it was one time. Can we please leave that issue alone? No. You made out with your sister and you admitted it. What the fuck is wrong with you? She goes, "And I am sorry for that. ... Nothing much more to say about why that happened, and people really don't need to know this shit in general. It's fucking ridiculous. How you think this past is an issue, and you just love to make my past an issue. Just leave it the fuck alone. Young people do stupid shit in general." Everyone makes out with their fucking same-sex sibling. Everybody does that, right?
Absolutely.
You totally have done that, for sure.
And my brother's wife gets furious when we do it.
Bigot. She's a bigot. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say about that.
He's no me longer, bitch.
So here we go. Back to Larry. Image number 12, if you would. There he is.
That's what Larry should look like. Yep.
And if you'll notice, she probably asked Larry, hey, babe, I can't be with you, so why don't you just pose with yourself with your arm out over nothing, and I'll draw myself in there, looking like I do. You would think this is somebody trying to make fun of her and him by drawing her in there. But she drew this. Oh, my God. And behind him is the Confederate flag with some jackass's face that says, we could have had it made. I have no idea who that person's face is, but those of you in the chat, if you know or have the full image of whatever that flag really is, please,
we'll have to figure
please
that
let
out.
me know, because that guy looks half retarded, and also the guy on the flag. Image number 13 proves that they actually really did meet, and they got married. So, there they are. They look like a homeless couple who just got extra soup at the homeless shelter. Just looking real happy.
Oh, God damn. Just gross.
So the bad relationships didn't end there for Amanda. She and Larry separated and then later got divorced, I think. But in either the separation or the divorce, she met up with a guy who also was on this DeviantArt website where he was making comics of Sonichu, who Speds and other weebs will know is a Chris Chan invention, a mixture of Sonic the Hedgehog and Pikachu.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. We looked up the image.
Super autistic. And they got together while he was drunk. Ruben got super drunk, and as you would have to be, you know, unless you're Larry. I mean, Larry probably had to get her drunk to get with him.
I think everybody's got to be drunk in that scenario.
The tree, including the tree.
Including Larry's
like,
dick.
I will not be in this picture. Yeah.
Larry
Injects it right in the pee hole. Like, here you go, buddy. Good luck. Oh, my God.
You couldn't get hard there. It's impossible.
No, you'd have to squeeze it at the base. You'd have to squeeze it at the base to push like a semi rope. It's just like, you know, or just smack it around, like smack it around on her
do the
fat.
flop.
Smack it hard enough so that the vibrations. Okay, I've said too much. That's disgusting. Ruben ended up telling her off, like, hey, you know, I was super drunk. I don't have any interest in being together with you. I do a lot of stupid shit. Yeah, I do a lot of stupid shit when I'm drunk. And she couldn't let it go. She ended up messaging him all the time. And Ruben is a total piece of shit. He's got a history of grooming underage chicks online. One of these chicks actually knows LadyAlt69 and told her, like, hey, be careful of this guy. He is a total creeper, a total pedo. But this is what Alt69 had to say about that friend's advice about Ruben being a pedo. If you'd show the next image there.
Sure.
She says, he's offline and I feel like I'm being a bother to him.
Sorry,
Oops.
that was my fault.
You're
Didn't
good,
hit the
you're
button
good.
In time. Go for it.
I'm doing my best to give him space. I asked the universe if he really is pedo. It pulled me towards no. Well, there you go. He mostly didn't know they were underage. Mostly didn't know.
I asked the universe if he was a pedo, and the universe pulled me mostly toward no, while he pulled children mostly toward yes.
It's like, that to me feels like when she says, I asked the universe, I flipped the magic 8 ball to ask if he was pedo. It mostly pulled me toward no. And he mostly didn't know they were underage until it was too late. When is it too late? When the police are there? Is that when it's too late?
That is when it's definitely too late. Yeah.
That's when it's definitely too late. When you've come, that's when it's too late.
It's too late then. I think it's probably too late sooner than that. Yep.
God damn. Okay, so
he mostly didn't know they were underage.
He mostly, that's the best part. He mostly didn't know until it was too late. So
he had a vague sense based on the lunchbox, but he wasn't positive.
But he made the mistake of thinking that he didn't know what the lunchbox figures were because they were too far past.
That's right.
Like they were old. They were way too old. He just has a midget fetish, and he thought that they were midgets that were 10 years older than him, who just had cartoons that he hadn't ever heard of.
He originally wanted a Wizard of Oz autograph when he first had met.
But Lollipop Guild is just an ironic online name for him because he's such a pedo, turns out. So Ruben tried to redeem himself and was a super huge dick, recording some gold audio clips of Alt69, which go ahead and play them. As soon as the audio clip ends, why don't we just pause it and discuss? Because they're pretty gold.
Your face is also punchable. I hope someone punches some sense out of you. Yeah, that's a fucking threat. That's a fucking threat.
The fuck?
The fuck? The fuck? Like, I was just gonna punch I hope somebody knocks the sense out of you. That's not how that goes. That's not how that goes.
Knocks
Stop
the sense out of you.
fucking up.
What?
What? What? It's not some sense into me. You don't want somebody to knock the sense out of me, you fucking idiot. All right, this clip is pretty good.
What, didn't you just say like a thing about senior citizens?
It's kind of like saying that about senior citizens, but they don't get in trouble for that shit.
But you did say like this was the year that they're all gonna die.
Yes, I did say that.
It's not wrong. All the senior
It's not wrong.
citizens are
And
gonna die.
I can't blame her for hating old people. I mean, look at the guy she married. Wouldn't that make you hate old people for the rest of your life?
Just another reason.
Yeah. This next one, she shows that she's not a great babysitter or the best one. Go ahead with.
Okay.
It's not really a hatred, it's just a dislike. You know, if I had a hatred for kids, I would be still abusing them and...
Wait, you say you abuse them?
Well, it was during junior high school years, and, you know, the kids were bothering me, and I got paranoid, and I got in a rage, and, you know, shit got screwed up. And then another time, it was with my niece, and
Wait, what was that?
my niece.
Like, what about your niece?
It was because she wouldn't shut up at the time, and I got in a rage with her. It was physical.
Like, how physical were you? Be honest with yourself.
You're just gonna hate me for this. I put my weight on back, and it was in the car, and
Front.
I'm so
Sides.
horrible. I am horrible. I'm a horrible person.
Yep.
Yes,
You
true.
sat on your knees. You sat on your knees. Why would she do something like that, Casey? Go ahead and play the next one.
Well, I was trying to shut her up, that's it. And
So you did it on purpose.
I just wanted her to shut up, that's it. And this is why I had to get my tubes tied.
That's not why.
But it makes sense.
Well, hey.
Makes sense.
Finally, something Amber Lynn Reed can be happy about. She doesn't have to get her tubes tied.
So the next image, she goes back to Ruben after blocking him for outing her on all these audio clips, because I'd be pissed if somebody outed me for all these terrible things that I said, you know, in confidence. There were other things that she was talking about, what she was telling her fucking psychologist or her psychiatrist. I mean, he's like, so what did you say specifically? And she's such a fucking idiot.
Oh yeah,
she just like starts telling him, obviously,
and
you know?
and he's fucking horrible too. He's like, wait, who was that? Who was that again?
What time did you say this?
Not that I'm recording it, but I'd like you to specify a little bit more for the record.
Yeah.
Please?
Sorry, my phone stopped. Could you say that again? So here's her artist's rendering of what Ruben looks like, image 15. Obviously, very handsome guy.
Yeah.
Super out of her league. Even this cartoon rendering is you could tell anybody who looks.
Why is his dick laying completely horizontally?
I think we all know why. Because she flattened it on that drunk night. I think she flattened it. So she blocks him on everything, but she can't stay away, right? So she goes back to him and tries to lure him in. We all know when a guy doxes you, you got to send him some nudes. Just go ahead and push play.
Did you edit that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
it took 3 years off my life, thankfully. Then there was Cucky Kyle. If you'll go to the next image, number 16. She gets in a relationship with this guy, and she blows him up online, saying, finally broke up with Kyle. He was still asking me to pretty much be his whore, to fuck another guy on a webcam in Discord, and he watches. I'm not doing it. Cucking isn't really my thing. See, even she knows cucks are the fucking worst.
Finally broke up with Kyle, even though everybody in his office calls him Jerry. I don't know what's going on.
Cucking isn't really my thing in real life. What the fuck does that mean? She just likes it on porn or something. Even if it's on webcam. That's not even if, it's especially if. Again, wrong word there. Blocked him everywhere. Okay, good for you. Great job. She didn't keep her promiscuity to just men. She also dabbled with women, and you could tell that she's a novice because Casey, I find that it's always best to ask certain things up front. If you'll show the next image, I'll show you what I mean. She's talking to this girl online. It's a little blurry, but you get the point. Manda T, aka Manatee, says, "Hey baby, hope you're doing okay." She goes, "GD." I guess that means good. I don't know what the kids are saying.
Go die. I think actually. So she's
go die. Yeah. Get dicked. And she goes, "Hey, I was wondering, how old are you?" And she gets lucky. It's 23.
Yeah.
I was very lucky. How the fuck young does that girl look if she had to ask and she's 23? That wasn't like a 18 or 19, like where it's like borderline, fucking 23.
When was the last time
Jesus
someone
Christ.
sat on you? When would you like the next time to be?
Never. How about never o'clock? The last two images I wanted to show you was, so you can see this is October 5th, 2019. So we're coming up closer to present day. This next image is in the year of the devil, 2020, and she breaks the cardinal online forum message board sin. Never pretend you are not you defending yourself. Skip Bayless did it. Fucking Tommy Tudor has done it.
Kevin Durant
has done it. Never do it. She, the post about her is talking about, archiving some shit, people calling her out. Some say told her Larry was suspicious, etc., etc. And she stands up for herself, saying the reason is that she was in a delusion, a honeymoon phase, and felt that anybody who has vision and looks at Larry, like 2100, if your vision is 2100 or better, and you see Larry, you know, oh fuck, something's wrong. There's no honeymoon phase there. And she felt that she was attacked. That's what I heard from her. Then she goes on to say, oh yeah, this is actually really me. Well, then delete the fucking past things, you idiot.
Just stupid.
She posted this in a forum where people are actively trying to fuck with her and make fun of her. And then, after outing herself, she commits cardinal sin number 2, airing your dirty laundry about being molested and also molesting. Go ahead and show the next slide here. It's a mouthful. I'll go ahead and read it.
That's an ironic term after molesting.
Yeah. Always is. It's always a mouthful. Those were thoughts I had 2 years ago. The FBI investigation was due to a pedophile I dealt with who had child porn and ruined numerous people's lives, including his ex-wife. Again, especially. Not including, especially. His name was George Wilson. The fuck? That's Dennis the Menace's neighbor's name. Mr. Wilson. His name is George. That's funny. She was molested by George Wilson. That was when I just became 18 when I dealt with the bastard. I was taken advantage of sexually. We know. We know that. What the fuck? He told me he had a crush on me when I was in the 6th to 8th grade, in which I was stupid. Not just then, and didn't get the red flag. He really fucking scared me later through these times, and photos were taken of me. He
used them to show all the other pretty girls. Don't you turn into that. Coming over anymore.
Don't you fucking go to that ice cream truck again. You want to see what happens? I'll show you. Mr. Wilson. I have mentioned taken on me. I have mentioned the story on YouTube unless you skip that part and don't want to go to that part of my videos. 3 question marks. I didn't molest my niece at all. I just had intrusive thoughts. Capitalized. And that don't mean shit. I beg to differ. If you have intrusive thoughts about molesting your niece, that means shit.
Yeah, that
means a lot of shit.
It's a big problem.
How many times do I have to tell you?
My niece's father. Now that we can continue that discussion, but
which is also my brother. Fuck's sake, this lady is a lady. True blue.
We delivered the elegance we promised.
I agree.
It's your close. It's your open your close.
Casey, I want to close this time of the month with just these few words. Ladies, in 2021, can you please try to get your shit together? Make it a little bit difficult for us to find ridicule-worthy behavior as we continue our search for ladies of the night.
Suburban women.
I'm looking for a very beautiful white girlfriend.
Meeting adjourned.